Good evening. We are the U.S. Army Blues from just across the river at Fort Myer, Virginia. Thank you. We are part of the United States Army Band. The Army Blues were formed in 1972, and they have the unique mission of the preservation and promotion of America's art form, jazz. So we are so glad that you were able to join us tonight. Tonight is a special concert in appreciation of Black History Month. The concert tonight will feature music by African-American composers. And I'd like to turn the microphone over to your MC for the evening. This will be Staff Sergeant Victor Barranco from North Pole, Alaska.
Thank you, sir. Well, it's an honor for us to be here at the beautiful Kennedy Center here where lots of amazing music happens, so it's a real pleasure for us to be here tonight. We opened up the concert with a tune that was made famous by the great Tonight Show Big Band. It's called April in Paris, and it featured Sergeant First Class Antonio Orta from Guanica, Puerto Rico on saxophone. And from Fayetteville, Louisiana, or Lafayette, one of those two. Master Sergeant Grant Breedlove on the trumpet. Coming from North Pole, Alaska, I don't really know my lower 48 very well, so forgive me for... So next tune we're going to play is kind of moving over to a different awesome big band that we're a big fan of. It's called the Count Basie Big Band. And this is, it's called Discommotion by Frank Foster. Thank you so much. That was Dissonance by the great Count Basie Big Band. That featured Discomotion. That featured quite a bit of us in the band, coming over in piano from our rock group Downrange, from Madison, Wisconsin, Staff Sergeant Tim Whalen. Then on second alto here from Bowie's Creek, North Carolina, Bill Linney. Then back here on the drums, we're unfortunately, this might be one of your last performances at the Kennedy Center with us, right? After how many years of service? After 26 and a half years of service with your Army, our drummer from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, that's right, is moving on to a new chapter in his life, and we're definitely going to miss him, but it's going to be hard to replace you. Also screaming and tearing up our earlobes in the back here from Gainesville, Florida, Mark Wood. Who else? Grant played? All right, this next tune that we're going to play is from the Gerald Wilson Big Band. It's our kind of chance to feature an instrument that doesn't get featured quite a bit in the big band, our great bassist from Orem, Utah, Reagan Bruff. This tune is called Dissonance and Blues. that was Dissonance and Blues, again from Orem, Utah, Reagan Bruff on the bass. And then it also featured our enlisted musical director from Rock Hill, South Carolina, Mr. Joseph Henson. And then a very short solo, but a very important solo from Germantown, Maryland, our guitarist, Staff Sergeant Michael Kramer. So now we're going to bring out and have some, we have a couple vocal tunes from you, and we're going to bring out the enlisted musical leader, the element leader of our rock band, Downrange, Master Sergeant Crystal Reams.
Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worry on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can you hear a pitter-pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. Now I'm not afraid. This rover's crossed over. If I never have 1 cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller, with gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. Now I'm not afraid. This rover is crossing over. If I never have 1 cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Oh, that sunny side of the street. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, now we're going to talk a little about love, I guess. Valentine's Day's coming up, right? What? Have you guys ever been in love? Have you ever had it bad and that ain't good? Well, I guess. One time? Just once? Okay. Isn't that pretty? Never treats me sweet and gentle the way he should. I've got it bad, and that ain't good. My poor heart is sentimental, not made of war. I've got it bad, and that ain't good. But when the weekend's over and Monday rolls around, I end up like I start out, just crying my poor heart out. He don't love me like I love him. Nobody could. I've got it bad, and that ain't good. Though folks with good intentions tell me to wipe my tears, I'm glad I'm mad about him. I just can't live without him. Lord above me, make him love me the way he should. I've got it bad, and that ain't good. Thank you. Wonderful intro and solo by my compadre over here, Staff Sergeant Tim Whalen. As we like to say, my favorite cheesehead. Green Bay Packers all the way, right? So we're going to close this one. I think this song was originally done by Little Frankie Lyman, and while I am neither Little Frankie Lyman nor male, we're still going to do it anyway. A little goody-goody. Hooray, hallelujah, hooray, hallelujah, had it coming to you, rascal, you. So you met someone who set you back on your heels. Goody, goody. So you met someone and now you know how it feels. Goody, goody. So you gave her your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. And she broke it in little pieces. Now how do you do? So you lie awake just singing the blues all night. Goody, goody. And you think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray and hallelujah, you had it coming to ya. Goody, goody for her. Goody, goody for me. And I hope you're satisfied, you rascal, you. So you gave her your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. And she put it in her cup.
Thank you so much. How about another round of applause for the wonderful Master Sergeant Crystal Reams? She's shaking her head saying, nope, nope, nope. You sound amazing. All right, some of the most important work the Army Band does is a lot of our ceremonial load, and we are very fortunate enough to have two members from the ceremonial band helping us out tonight. Over on my right here from Rochester, New York, Mr. Greg Hammond. And from Anniston, Alabama, Sergeant First Class Dale Moore. All right, the next tune we're going to play is another standard from the Buddy Rich Big Band, Love for Sale. Thank you so much. That was Love for Sale. How about for Steve Fiddick on the drums? It also featured from Miami, Florida, Xavier Perez. And from West Virginia, Sergeant Major Kenny Rittenhouse. And while I'm at the trumpet section, which is obviously the third best section in this big band, I want to introduce our other lead trumpet player from right here in Virginia, Master Sergeant Ken McGee from Stafford, Virginia. Who else played on that? Who else am I missing? Oh, yeah, from Guanica, Puerto Rico, Antonio Horta. Did you? All right. The next tune we're going to play is another bassy tune, and I think this is one of those feel-good tunes for us, and I hope it is for you guys too. It's Corner Pocket.
Another hand for our soloist, Sergeant Major Kenny Rittenhouse, Master Sergeant Graham Breelove, and Sergeant First Class Antonio Orta, and Xavier Perez. All right, well, Lee, thank you so much for coming tonight. It's been our pleasure to perform here. We would like to take a minute to thank some folks. We'd like to thank all the ushers, the audio-visual staff, and the support staff here at the Millennium stage. Thank y'all so much for your hospitality. Give them a round of applause. Thank you. We'd like to thank you, the audience. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Do I have any veterans in the audience? If so, would you raise your hand? All right. Thank you very much. We know that we get to do this because of the men and women who have gone before us, so thank you so much for your service. I would like to invite you, if you'd like to know more about the U.S. Army Band, please visit our website, usarmyband.com. We do approximately 6,000 missions a year with a full Army Band. A lot of those are funerals and ceremonies on Fort Myers, so they're not all open to the public, but there's just a tremendous amount of public events. And this summer, as you're coming up, if you've never been to Fort Myers on a Wednesday evening, come on out for a Twilight Tattoo. This is the house band. They do a remarkable job. Military pageant takes you through the whole history of our United States Army. And then Friday nights, the U.S. Capitol on the West Steps. Free concerts all summer long. If you haven't been out, come on out. They're wonderful. Well, folks, we got one more. Sergeant Bronco.
There we go. Is it on? There we go. Thanks, Chief. So before we move forward, I'd like to introduce the folks that are kind of holding down the bottom of the band here. From Boston Lake, New York, Sergeant Major Dave Brown on Barry sax. And then holding down for 20-plus years, last chair trombone, right over here on my left from Palmerton, Pennsylvania, Mr. Jeffrey Cortazzo. So we're very fortunate in our band. We have a lot of writers and arrangers. And to close out this concert, we got one more tune for you, written by our musical director, Joe Henson. It's called Nutty.
Your U.S. Army Blues. Vocalist, Master Sergeant Crystal Reams. Thank y'all so much.